Hey guys, I wanted to share a little bit about what seems to be coming up for myself, other people that I've been working with for Reiki and energy work and planetary energy, the usual stuff. There's so much that's shifting that things feel really wobbly. I feel like some people are feeling not here nor there. They're kind of just in this, they feel like a bit of a whirlwind, like they are still, but everything is really moving at this weird pace where even things are kind of like happening, but then completely dissolving within like the same day, the same week, the same couple of hours. Like it's a very strange energy that we're in. Other people seem to also be going through an upgrade, as I like to call it, feeling unwell. Their body is purging some stuff, stuff is coming up. And the energy has really taken a turn. Our planetary energy has literally shifted. The planet energetically raises its vibration, shifts in energy, up levels in energy, and we as humans move up with it. The planetary energy shifts first. This is why astrology, when we're actually paying attention to real astrology, which is the cycles of the universe and the planets and how that affects us individually, because we are not separate from it, we start to realize what happens when we see big worldwide events, when we see massive areas and locations going through these major changes and shifts, maybe even particular cultures that are going through major shifts, because it's as if this stuff is rattling the things to the surface. Our unconscious is the shadow, and there's unconsciousness within ourselves as individuals. There is unconsciousness within labels or bandwidths of certain people, generations, all of these things. And there is the collective shadow, which is the entire planet's shadow. It's what's been unconscious. So much information is becoming more and more available because we are moving into the information age. We've been going through this for the past few years. Pluto has made a major transit in every single person on this planet's lives because it is a 15-year transit. So there are things closing out from 2008, from 15 years ago, in every single person's lives. So if you're younger, you may not experience such drastic shifts because you would have been at a very young age when this started. It would just feel almost normal. There are some of us who that is a massive part of our adolescent or pre-adolescent to adolescent life. And that is in the age where a lot of changes and major life events have happened. So our lives are being affected differently. Every single person is going through some sort of upgrade, some sort of shift. If you're feeling like what on earth is going on, there's some people that feel like their lives are blowing up in their face because it's like the carpet is being ripped out from underneath them. And it's all happening for the highest and best good. It doesn't feel like that being in it because you feel like you're scrambling. You don't know what to hang on to. You don't know what to attach to, what to detach from. It feels very chaotic in the external. It's going to cause people to feel anxious. It's going to cause people to go through these like body purges, feeling unwell. Your physical body is trying to upgrade with these energies, and you're in some sort of lag. So it's kind of progressing you in sometimes in an uncomfortable way to get you there. It's the same as these people where their lives are just like crumbling. The universe, if you can think of it, is taking you, like you may have supposed to, I mean, we're always where we're meant to be, but if you're not really progressing, the universe will sometimes literally pick you up and like place you in what you're meant to be in. And that usually happens in the form of these big life disruptions, because it's like whatever was happening in the past or present moment isn't where you're supposed to be or where you need to get to. So it's going to rattle what needs to get rattled to get you there. This is what's happening on the earth collective plane as well. So the unfortunate thing for some people is this is a moment, and this isn't the way I like to approach things for the most part. I like to be a softer, more nurturing energy, but this is the energy of like it's now or never. The band-aid's coming off, you know. Um, it's kind of like our time is up, even though time is never up. Time is never gone if we are being present, but it's like the stuff that you've been lagging in, the stuff that you haven't been dealing with is literally kind of coming to a close. There are people that are not going to feel super well for possibly some time if they don't start changing and evolving and shifting. There's a lot of people that it's going to be quite drastic in their life, what their life is rattling out of them to try to get them to where they need to be. So have some compassion for other people right now. If you have been on any type of healing journey or doing your work individually, keep that in your mind for the people that are struggling right now, because it's going, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, and it's not that this is supposed to be scary. It's that we need to evolve individually, collectively. So this is our evolution. This is the time to get real with yourself. Start realizing what's really going on inside of you, physically, mentally, emotionally. Start purging what needs to go. Start acting and evolving in a different way than you've been used to being, because comfort isn't going to work anymore. Comfort levels are going to be shattered, or like raise the bar yourself and get there, because we can't work the way we have been on the planet. It's not going to work for us, and we know that. We can see that. We know that collectively things don't feel settled and peaceful. So how do we change ourselves individually so that we can grow, so that we can expand, so that we can help one another? If that means building more community and getting more involved and helping more people, and they help other people, like, this is how we have to work moving forward. And it's time. We don't have any time to mess around anymore, to slowly do it, or to get used to it, or to get comfortable in it. It's going to get uncomfortable if we don't start making ourselves uncomfortable to figure out what we need to move through. So as much as I love to be a little more warm and nurturing with my own energy when approaching other people, it doesn't have to be harsh. It's just a moment of extreme clarity. We need to be different. We need to show up differently. We can feel it in our souls. It doesn't feel good when you feel like you're out of alignment. And if you need help finding people that can at least guide you through some of that, there's tons of people that are doing work that can help. Ultimately, you have to figure it out for yourself and go inward and figure out what you need and how that needs to be resolved and what needs to be resolved and how that works for you. But there's a lot of things that can assist in this, and we're all here helping each other. It doesn't mean that anybody is above anybody else, or the people doing the work are any more or above you. It's, we all need to help each other. What triggers in us helps us grow. It helps us evolve. It helps us progress to the next level. There is so much innovation that is about to happen on the planet because of the energy shifting. So can we do that in a good, divine way that helps humanity and the earth, instead of doing the exact opposite? This is where we need to move away from. And we need to move into using those tools and those innovations and these really amazing things, but in a positive way that assists and helps the organic growth of the earth, helping her heal, helping take care of her again, and doing the same with humanity and individuals in our lives.